And all those things together, and that's, we talk about this all the time, David. That's why it's so important when it comes to your lawn and garden to stick with your locally, independently owned nursery and garden center, like the Garden Center there on Bandera, or Rainbow Gardens. They've got 2 locations. Great nursery, Millbergers, Fanix Nursery, Shades of Green. Great places, locally owned and operated.
Yes,
you're always going to get, we've been around a long time, and, you're always going to get, locally sourced plant material, and also, local products and stuff, things that are, specifically for our area. It's a big country, the United States. That's and stuff, and gardening practices and the products that we use, they do change, depending on where you live. And as you had mentioned earlier, we have a lot of new folks that live in San Antonio that come from different parts of the country. And not that we're on planet Mars, but it's a little different growing environment down in South Texas. We have especially in the San Antonio area, we have a high pH soil here where a lot of folks, are used to maybe a little bit more acidic growing conditions, and so things are a little bit different.